So you can get really good at listening to yourself, listening to what's going on in your brain. So you're watching TV, some program, and you're like, God, can you believe that there are dads out there who don't take care of their children? I mean, what is that about? Why don't they care? Why don't they love their kids and provide the money to the mom? That just makes me so angry. Okay, now, you're having a response to something that you could very easily say, this is not me, right? Because clearly it's on the television. But when you're having an emotional response to something, you're connecting to it. And it would be interesting for all of us to find out what that connection is. Now, I'm not saying that you should go out and say, fathers, stop paying the moms. They don't need the money anyway. That just is creating a new problem. But we also don't want to feed negative energy into that. Okay? So anytime you're having an emotional response, that emotional response is actually sending energy to the event. And then whenever you send energy to something, what happens to it?
Gains momentum.
It gains momentum. It gets bigger, right? If I put electricity into an outlet, it's going to turn the light on and make it going to glow. All right? So whenever we're having an energetic response, we're sending energy and we're building and growing that. Crazy.
So are we also depleting ourselves too?
Sure, absolutely. Right? We're sending out a negative energy. We feel negative, our energy level drops. So what would it look like if you were watching television and there's a guy on there and he's not paying his child support and mom's got 5 kids and she's just having a horrible time? What would it look like to not be participating in that and to have really clean beliefs, really clean energy? How does that look? Because, well, we can tell that, well, I'm sending negative energy and that's not working. We don't often know what the replacement for that is. Anybody have an idea?
Love.
Love? Okay. Does it feel okay? So check yourself. If you were watching this, how would you look at this and feel love?
Maybe find yourself in that situation. Just think, well, I know there's been times in my life where I haven't been completely responsible, and then getting past your own sense of judgment.
Okay, good. So we can look at this guy on TV who's not paying his child support, and we can feel our anger and resentment, and then we can go into ourselves and check ourselves out and find out, where have I not paid my due? Where has someone needed something from me that was very important? And maybe it wasn't on such a big scale. Maybe it was just this tiny. But we've got it going on here, right? If we can connect with it, it exists here too. Right? And that's for the good stuff too, by the way. If someone's doing something really awesome and we get excited about it and we're having a great time, then we're sharing that energy. We get to say, there is me. Right? I am that. So that's really cool. Thumbs up there. But this is the same thing with the quote-unquote negative responses that we're having in the body. So today we're going to look at how to go inside, find out what those ideas are that are going on, that are creating those negative responses and the negative events. And I'm using the word negative right now, which I know, according to here, is not really where we're all living, because we're living all of it, non-duality. But when you're looking at yourselves and your beliefs, they're going to feel kind of negative because they're going to give you a charge in your body that you may not appreciate or enjoy. Okay? Did you want to say something about?
Neutralizing duality.
Yeah. We're going to collapse all of it.
Bringing oneness to duality.
Absolutely. So when we pull all our beliefs, all of our programs, say if it's this event with this man who is not paying his child support, suddenly we're going to have some understanding. Now, it's going to be probably unique and individual for everybody, but if I go in and I work on myself, and then I go back and I revisit it, I go, wow, that guy may be in a really bad situation and probably feels pretty lame and probably hates himself right now. And the more he hates himself, the less he pays his rent, because that hate keeps building. And then the less he pays it, the more he hates himself. And the less he pays it, the more. And this is his cycle.
Also, he can't stand giving money to the woman he now hates.
Right.